particularly interested in it because some few years ago, my own mother had this issue. Her case was very, very severe that she couldn't walk. So, in fact, this was actually my assess point in Green Life. So when I was given this topic, I just laughed because I, firsthand, I've experienced the benefits of the powers of nature with Green Life products on this disease condition. So now let's have an understanding of this disease condition first before we talk about how we can treat it. Now, first, someone may ask, what is arthritis? I think it's one of the everyday disease condition we hear in our life. So what does it mean? That word arthritis is a Greek word. It's taken from arthron. That word arthron means joint of the body. And anytime you see tis in any disease, it means inflammation. For example, hepatitis, inflammation of the hepatic cells, that's the liver cells. Arthritis, inflammation of the arthron, that's the joints. So all those tis is inflammation. So arthritis means inflammation of the joints of the body. So with this little definition, now let us expand it a bit. Now, arthritis is characterized with pains, swellings, reddening, stiffening of the joints. And I must have to tell you that arthritis is a degenerative disease. It eats up the tissues of the joints. That is why arthritis in the Western medicine does not have a cure. Now, let us look at those or races this arthritis affects. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're Mongolian, that's the Chinese, the Japanese, them, all of them, you can have arthritis. But particularly, these are the people that have the risk factors. That's those who are prone to having this disease. Number one, the elderly people. As one tends to increase in age, the person is more likely to have arthritis. This is because as we age, the body loses some body functions. For example, elderly women, their estrogen level gets low, and so at some points, they may not even secrete estrogen again. And you know, one of the functions of this endogenous hormone is to keep or to maintain bone health and joint health. That is why when a woman is in her active period, she will have a very good hip to deliver or to give birth to children. So an old woman can't do it again because the hormone that is responsible for strengthening the bone and the joints are no more there. So as one tends to increase in age, you are more likely to have arthritis. Another people that are at risk factor that are prone to having this disease is women. Women, sorry to tell you, you people are more likely to have arthritis than men. Yes, the reason is because women undergo menses, where they lose a lot of minerals, trace elements, vitamins. These things are very, very important to maintain their bone health and their joint health. So women are more likely to have arthritis. Though there are some forms of arthritis that are more particular in men, like the gout. Though I will explain it when I'm explaining some types of arthritis. Now, another thing we need to know is those that have previous joint injuries are more likely to have arthritis. For example, say you are into sports, then at some point you had an injury in your joint, or maybe by virtue of accident, you have an injury in your joint. In the future, the person is more likely to have arthritis. What of those that are obesity? You see some people, they are both room and parlor. Someone who has such condition is definitely going to have arthritis in the future because the weight stresses the joints, particularly the knees, the hips, the spine. So in time, the person is going to have arthritis. So if you see an obese person, know that this person is arthritis going to happen in the future. Another one is family history. In some families, they have this arthritis encoded in their gene. And perhaps some factors like environmental factors can also trigger it to actually manifest. Then what of these people that are very tall? Yes. So the more you get taller, the more chances you have for having arthritis because the center of gravity is high. Unlike people that are short or people that are average. Then last but not least, the lifestyle. If you are into excessive smoking, drinking of alcohol, feeding on junk food, taking caffeinated beverages, definitely the person is most likely to have arthritis in the future. Now let's look at some types of arthritis. Basically, there are two major types of arthritis, but I will talk about them later, but let me explain some other types of arthritis that are also peculiar with people. The first is gout. The gout form of arthritis is the one that affects the toe. You know this big toe? There are sometimes you notice burning sensation or burning pains on the toe. Though it can also happen in the ankles, in the knees, in the elbow, in the wrist, even in the finger. This form of arthritis is caused by uric acid. Uric acid builds up as we eat proteins like meat. You take alcohol, uric acid builds up. So sometimes it is normally excreted by the kidney. But you notice that there are sometimes the kidney will not excrete most of this uric acid. So they will have to still be in the blood. And sometimes they will form crystals and deposit in some tissues. So when there is such deposition of uric acid in some tissues, maybe in the joints, you see them depositing in the joints, the person has developed a gout form of arthritis. You notice the most particular one is the one that happens around the big toes. Even when you are sleeping, when someone that have this disease condition is sleeping, and even the bedsheet touch that place, it will become very, very heavy for the person to control. So this kind of arthritis is called gout. Another one I want to talk is the ankylosing spondylitis. The ankylosing spondylitis is a type of arthritis that happens around the vertebral column, around the neck, around the waist. The place will become so painful that the place becomes so stiff, the person can't easily turn her neck or his or her neck. I don't know if you have seen such kind of condition when someone struggles to turn his or her neck. That is ankylosing spondylitis. Sometimes the person will not find it difficult to walk because of the pain around the waist. So this is another form of arthritis. Another one is the thumb arthritis. This one happens around this side. You can see this place, the thumb. This is your thumb, right? So you notice that when it happens, the person finds it difficult to move the thumb. Another one is, which people don't know, is the septic arthritis. This septic arthritis is caused by infections. Certain infections like staph aureus can cause the wearing away of the joints. So the person will begin to feel severe pain around the waist, around the knees. So these are some forms of arthritis people do not actually know. Another one is the psoriatic arthritis. The psoriatic arthritis goes with patches. You notice patches are all around the body. There are some people you see, in fact, you may not even differentiate whether this Nigerian flag or something else. You see patches on the person's body. And that patches is characterized with pain. It is characterized with pain. This kind of arthritis is caused by immune problem. The immunity or the immune system starts to eat healthy cells. And when such kind of thing happen, the body, it will keep on producing a lot of dead skin tissues that forms patches, red patches around the body. Now, let me talk about the two basic arthritis we normally have. The two basic arthritis is the osteoarthritis and the rheumatoid arthritis. They are the more rampant arthritis, and they are the ones people know. Now, let me explain them. Osteoarthritis, of course, most of you do go to market to buy bones. And whenever you want to buy the bone, you can tell them, okay, give me biscuit bone. Yes. Humans, we also have that biscuit bone in us. That biscuit bone is called cartilage. Like my ear now, this is cartilage. So at the end of every bone is cartilage. This cartilage, the bone, to slide against each other without causing wear and tear. But when someone has osteoarthritis, you notice that the cartilage that protects the edges of the bone has started to wear off. In fact, it's more of a wear and tear disease. So the bones can begin to touch each other, can begin to have frictions with each other. It is accompanied with a lot of pain. This disease is caused with age. It occurs over time, over age. And most people that are obese, and even certain disease conditions like diabetes can cause it, even joint injuries, previous joint injuries. This can lead to osteoarthritis. Now, the last but not the least is the rheumatoid arthritis. The rheumatoid arthritis is caused by it's an autoimmune disease. It occurs when the immune system attacks the joint linings, the lining of the joints. The joint lining is what is called the synovial membrane, which encloses the synovial fluid, which lubricates the joints. So anytime the immune system starts to attack the synovial membrane, the synovial fluid will leak out. So this will cause swelling. You notice some people, they will have a lot of swelling in their knees or even in their ankles. So this is because of rheumatoid arthritis. So it's a very, very bad one because when this happens, it causes joint erosion. The joint will begin to erode. The fluid there will begin to dissolve the joints, and it's a very serious issue. So these are the forms of arthritis people have. Now, question one may ask is there some kind of food I need to avoid so that I won't have arthritis? The answer is yes. Most of the problems we have today is because of what we eat. So if you want to avoid arthritis, these are things you have to do. Number one, avoid sugar and its alternatives. Every time you eat, there are some people, you see them, anything they are doing, they will add a lot of sugar on it. As you're doing that, you are killing yourself because definitely you are an arthritis that is about to happen in the future. Another one is canned and repackaged foods. These are things you need to avoid. Refined carbohydrates, semovita them. Even as good as it is, most times we like the food fast. We like all these things easily prepared. All those refined carbohydrates, they are disastrous. They can cause arthritis. Another one is alcohol. Excessive intake of alcohol can cause arthritis. Remember, we talked about the gout, which is caused by alcoholic beverages, excessive alcoholic beverages. Another one is red meat. Red meat can actually cause arthritis. Then also fried foods. These are some things, some food that can actually cause arthritis. So you advise to avoid it, or also to guide people to avoid this kind of food. Now, what kind of fruits are good for treatment of arthritis? First is all these citric fruits, they are good for management of arthritis, like the lemon. Remember, most of these citric fruits, unlike what people know, people thought these are acidic fruits. No, they are not acidic, please. They are alkaline forming fruits. They are, maybe when you check it in your pH, they may give you acid, but whenever it goes into the system, it's alkaline forming. So grape, lemon, oranges, tangerine, these are citric fruits that are good for arthritis. Avocado pear is also good. Getting olive oil from the plant is also good, and even turmeric. These are fruits that can help people that have arthritis. Then there are some good lifestyle that are beneficial for those that have arthritis or those that want to prevent arthritis. The first is meditation and rest. You know, we are living in a world where people don't value rest and meditation. As simple as taking good air, breathe in, out, in. Even this little form of medication can help because it can suit and balance your energy centers. Another one is exercise. You know, when you exercise, you improve microcirculation of blood oxygen and transportation of nutrients all over your body. So when you exercise, your whole body gets all the things that are supposed to get and remove things that are supposed to remove. So when you don't exercise, or when you don't, there are some people from year to year, they don't exercise. These kind of people are most people that are going to have a lot of disease. You know, what we are preaching is natural medicine. We want to heal the body. We want to heal the body by using all the principles of natural medication, which exercise is part of it. So make sure you exercise. Exercise has a way of terminating harmful release of toxins. So it's very, very important to exercise. Another thing is avoid sedentary lifestyle. What do I mean by that? Sedentary lifestyle means a situation where you keep staying at a place, you don't move. There are some kind of work that are sedentary. You have to stay at a place from morning till night. When you do such work, you are most likely going to have this arthritis. So sometimes, even though your work condition involves that, sometimes you can get up, move around. Don't always stay at a place. And also, don't always stay in a chilled environment. These are lifestyle that can actually cause arthritis. So also make sure you reduce weight. It's very, very important. Anytime you want to treat arthritis, make sure that the person's weight is what we have to target first. Let the person trim down. Then you can treat arthritis. Now, let's go to medication or treatment of arthritis. Out there, or in the Western medicine, there is actually no treatment for arthritis, but there are managements. Some of the management formulas include the use of NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Now, these NSAIDs could include the ibuprofen, naproxen, and so on and so forth, even the steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. like the cortisone, hydrocortisone, and some immunosuppressants. Mm? They, they can also use surgery, but these are not solutions to arthritis. And that is why we want to give you a permanent solution to arthritis. I actually have helped a lot of people to go through this disease, and they have actually found a solution, a working solution with our products, Green Life products. So in all these treatments, people we suggest, we manage it with this, do that. Green Life is the best. I've used it on many people, and I'm getting a lot of solutions. I'm getting a lot of testimonies with these products. Now, I will group I'll group the products into these ways. First, some of our products reinstruct the immune system. The product that reinstruct the immune system, I want to outline it. The first is double ginseng. This double ginseng, actually, if you go through traditional Chinese medicine, go and do research on it, you notice that ginseng is taken only by royalties, kings. It is used for longevity. They take it, and in fact, it's a secret formula. It was just some few years ago that a company like Green Life started to bring it to everybody to become part of the consumption of ginseng. Double ginseng has a way of reinstructing the immune system. Like you see some of these arthritis that have to involve the autoimmune, like rheumatoid arthritis. If you are taking double ginseng, what it will do is it will reprogram or reinstruct the immune system so that it will recognize the tissues. It will not be attacking it again. So as you take the product, diseases are treated products. Thank you for that product. That product on the screen, the double ginseng. So it reinstructs the immune system again, giving it ability to recognize the tissues that belong to the body so that it will not be attacking the body tissue. So this is one of the products that are very, very essential for the treatment of arthritis. Anytime you are giving someone treatment for arthritis, make sure to include this product. Another one is royalty. Royalty, if you look at the bell of royalty, you will see multiple actions. In fact, if I to expand the use of royalty, we may not actually go, but I want to talk about royalty with respect to treatment of arthritis. One, royalty will help you to fight off weight, obesity. So that is why, thank you, that's royalty. So that is why anytime you are treating arthritis, include it so that the person can trim down, so that the person's immune system can come up. The immune system will become so strong that it will support the joint and bone functions. I know some of us don't actually know that that royalty actually is good for bone health. Please know it today that royalty is good for bone and joint health. And that is why it is a product of choice for arthritis. Now, let's talk about the product that repairs the joints. The product that repairs the joints. The first in my list is spinal peel. Spinal peel. There was a time someone came to my office. This person could not turn his neck. This person could not move properly. So, this person could not move properly because of pains, excruciating pain around the waist. So this is one of the magic I used. So after using this product, stiffness was nowhere to be found. So make sure that anytime you're treating arthritis, this is a product you must have to give or you must have to take. It will help to treat swellings, stiffening. It will even energize the bones and the joints, the ligaments, the tendons. So this product gives energy, vital energy to the tissue. Another one is the spinal tablets. The spinal tablets. All right. Now, as I wait for you to bring it, let me explain. Spinal tablets is one of the products that works like a magic or like magic. Now, I have actually given this product to someone that have this spondylosis. The person could not move. The person is crippled. The person walks on wheelchair. So I encourage the person to take spinal tablets. The person was taking these products. The person was telling me, but the pain has increased. I asked the person, since all this while, have you taken any product that has increased your pain? The person said, no. I told the person, don't worry. Keep taking this product. This is a natural medicine. Now, the person continued taking spinal tablets, though along with some other products that I recommended. Now, over time, the vertebral column aligned internally, and this person started to walk gradually. The first day, this person walked, it was like a miracle. The secret was the use of spinal tablets. So spinal tablet is one of those products that are used for arthritis. It treats the connective tissues. It treats the ligament. It treats the synovial membrane. It treats the bone. It treats the vertebral column. That is why it is a product of choice for arthritis. Another one is Arthropower. Arthropower is the king of all arthritic diseases. Arthropower handles all forms of pain. Remember, these are natural products. It's not like the NSAIDs. It's not like the steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. This is a natural product. Thank you for bringing the product. This is a natural product, a very powerful one. When you take this product, there was this person who came to my office to give me a testimony, my downline. So all these people that there was a time they were destroying shops in Aba. They mark places for demolition. So they have marked his place for demolition. Now, because the team leader that's in charge of the demolition exercise had a serious pain, nobody actually knew what was wrong with the person. So the person was sitting beside his office. So he went to make a complaint to the person. We are not giving notice to quit this place. So the man could not even talk to him. He said, go, I can't talk. The man was in excruciating pain. So this person was very fast enough, got the Arthropower and told the man, sorry, I noticed you are in pain. I'm a healthcare worker. I have something for you to use. Use this Arthropower. The person used the Arthropower. The person was having serious toothache. Serious toothache. The person used the Arthropower, and that was the end of the toothache. In less than 5 minutes, this person got up and told the team, in fact, hit down every building here, but you see that shop, don't touch it. So that's the power of this product. It treats all forms of pain, swellings, and inflammation. We use this product for different purposes. but it is indicated for treatment of arthritis. Another one that is very, very important is what is called the herbal whites. The herbal whites has a lot of active ingredients that fight inflammation, that fight pains. Herbal whites is something you will rub around the joints. When you rub it around the joint, it has a way of entering into the tissue, and there's that a local action around where it is rubbed. So it is used for treatment of arthritis. Any pain, I challenge you, if you have any pain, anybody that's having arthritis, give herbal white to the person and watch the testimony. These are products, if you give it to anybody that is having arthritis, I am giving you 1 week. In fact, go and sit down and wait for testimony. In 1 week, they are coming back to give you wonderful testimony. Then also include the use of life mat. You know, life mat has a way of treating the body energy centers. This form of treatment is not a popular one. It's not found in Western medicine. You know, when you walk on that device or sorry, on that machine, it punctures you. It's painful for those that are starting anew. So, but over time, the pain will reduce. You will not be feeling the pain as much. So as you're working on it, it will be treating the energy centers. It will be repairing the body. Some of the stem cells that are no longer working in the body will start getting energy. They will start reactivating. They will start to work on their own. So these are the way we treat arthritis. First, we address the immune system using double ginseng and royal tea. We repair the body and treat pain using special pill, special tablet, and arthro power. Then we massage and improve microcirculation and reactivate the energy centers around the arthritic region using herbal whites and life mats. So with this, if we apply all this counsel, we are going to be successful in the treatment of arthritis. Thank you very much.